Well guys, I'm taking a second to show you. This is the replacement for the alternate air system on a DA42. The previous system that they had, when they fabricated the aircraft, they tend to get stuck. They tend to bend. This is where the arm mounts. Since it has this weird bell crank down here, which actuates different ways, they tend to get stuck and pretty much they don't work. So they came out with this service bulletin to replace the alternate air system. But as you're doing it, you're also going to be replacing your cabin and your defrost systems. Now it's going to be pretty much a straight shot from here to the engines. The bell crank is not going to be in use anymore. I'm pretty much going to the first steps here, which is replacing the bracket. This is the original bracket that the plane comes with. As you see, it has your two holes for the defrost and the cabin heat, and your parking brake all the way here on the left. This one was mounted here. As you can see, these are the original holes where it used to mount. So this bracket used to be here like this, like that, and from there it went to your controls. Well, now we're gonna get new levers for the defrost and the cabin heat. You're gonna keep the same lever for the parking brake, but they tell you to replace the bracket. I had a little bit of difficulty figuring out how the new bracket was mounted. It's pretty simple. You're gonna pick the first hole here. This hole was existing. This is from where your original bracket was installed. So you're gonna pick this hole, and then you're gonna make two holes down here. They give you a wiring diagram. Always follow the service bulletin. Where they want you to make new holes on, in millimeters, of course. And but they don't. You can see it here in the second page, on the left-hand side, that it shows you that this is the new hole that you're gonna be picking. But there's already an existing hole that you're gonna be reusing, and then it faces like that. So you can see I have I didn't want to remove the whole quadrant out. I didn't want to have to mess with micro switches for the throttles, so I left it as it was and just disconnected the rotor trim and just pulled it forward. This is gonna save you a lot of time. They tell you to remove the quadrant out. Always follow the instructions. In this case, I'm not following it all the way through because I think this is way easier than removing actually the whole quadrant out, and safer. Disconnecting all those micro switches for the throttle, it could be a pain in the ass. It could break. They're really small. So I'll keep you guys posted through the whole process. But this is pretty much how you do it. This is what you want. The kit pretty much comes with everything, the rivets and everything that you need for this replacement. Cool. So guys, now I'm in the process of replacing the levers with the new ones, which I think they're prettier, if I can find them. I hate working like this. I had them. I don't know what I did with them. Ah, here they are. Never mind. These are the new ones. And that's the lever mechanism back there. As you can see, it has a screw on the side. But then, it doesn't just come out. You gotta come around it to this side. And you see that? You gotta remove the rivet and then slowly pull the pin out. You don't want to drop all those washers and then having to be fishing them. So that's how you do it. That's how I'm gonna do it. We're making progress here. So guys, the new lever arms are in. Remember when I told you a few minutes ago that be careful on dropping all this stuff? Well, that was the first thing I did. Took a minute to find everything, but they're in, and that's how it should look. If you see, that's the bracket back there, the new bracket, and these are the new levers. Let's see if I can show you through this hole. I guess you can't see it through the hole either. Well, there's one of the levers, and right there's one of the holes, so it's pretty lined up. I like it. Just keep going. Guys, I didn't show you the installation of the handle because, you know, it was pretty self-explanatory. I'll go over it with you guys. You got 3 bolts, 1, 2, 3. The center bolt is the existing hole from the previous old style handle. So pretty much what you do is just you put a bolt in, make sure it's lined up, and then you drill your 2 new holes. If you guys remember, the old style had a bolt on the top, 2 at the bottom. This one has 3 on the top, so that's why you gotta pick 2 new holes on the top. On my case, on the installation kit, they didn't send me a new block, so I called Diamond Tech Support. I spoke to one of the guys over there. They're awesome, and they told me that I could reuse the old one, just make the new pattern on it, and it's looking good. I like it. It's way more solid. It looks better built than the previous handle. And then we'll keep going. Now what I'm gonna do, I'll recommend you guys to don't pull the cable from the top. I mean, let me rephrase that. Don't pull the cable yet. Why? This is the cable down here. What I'm gonna do is once I have my cables ran from the firewall to over here, I'll find a way to attach them to this cable and then run them both together over, so you don't have to be having to try to fish it down. Another idea that I came up with was I made if you guys can't find one of these bushings, what I did is I grabbed the bushing and tapped it to the new cable size, and this is what I'm planning to do. I'm gonna disconnect everything at the engine nacelle and everything here. So on that end, I would attach the new cable with the bushing, and since the bushing is threaded, it's gonna hold them together, and it would allow me to fish the new wire over here without having to struggle much. Anyways, I'll show you guys if it works or not. I think it's going to. Well guys, here we go. Now I'm about to route the alternate air for the right hand side engine. I disconnected the little bell crank here. I was having some issues trying to get to because this cable connects to the back side of the bell crank. So what I just did, I just cut it because none of this is gonna be in use anymore. Now we're gonna go to the engine, and I'm gonna show you guys something. Sure you guys remember the bushing that I made. Well, theoretically it should work. Nothing is guaranteed. This is the alternate air cable for the right hand engine, the old cable. I already disconnected it from the top. You gotta remove that bracket back there that holds the 2 cables in place. It has 4 bushings inside. Make sure you don't drop them and lose them. Let's see if it works. Guys, it is a success. I was able to just pull the new wire in with the bushing attached to the old wiring. You guys can see it. I have it right here ready. One pulled and it went. So that is a good idea. If you guys want to do it, highly recommend it. Just finish routing this one and then I'll keep going with the other ones.